points in the game.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. The Longhorns have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Snagged out of the air. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Caught. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. Looking to get it in. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Takes the easy completion. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
So the Texas Longhorns offense will try to get something started with their first possession. From the gun, the ground game. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, they had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now on the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On third and short, the power run here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying play action. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. Fourth down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
Off play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. To the air, it's Manning. Pressure coming. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Back to pass. Makes the grab. There he goes. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll line up for a second down play. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? Quarterback moving. Trying to get rid of it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. To the air. It's Manning. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! A great catch and run for 6.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-maker. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Marshall lines up just needing a few inches on third down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Allen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Got a man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Thundering Herd needing less than a yard here on third down. They'll try to sneak it. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now on first down from the 43. To the air on first down. He's got his man. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Marshall might go for a big play here on second and short. Grabs it in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A little less room to work with now as the ball is at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. The change will move and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got the first down, looking for more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Hands it off. Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Got it set up on the outside. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. The sure hands, it's Wingo. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Moore. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Wants to throw again. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. They're working that left side. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Wingo. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Longhorns looking to convert on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Texas! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Marshall takes over the ball. The thundering herd offense coming out. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get... gets a turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Gonna swing it on second down. Here's a hit. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a second and short. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Looking to throw for it. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Looking to scramble. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. Power football with the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Manning. Unleashes one deep. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Payne. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So 1st down will open up the final period. Lost a throw on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Had to get rid of it quickly.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Snags it over the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Finds his man. It's Allen. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Looking to throw on first down. Pucks it out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Second down coming up. Quickly complete. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page.
To the air on second down. He makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Marshall quick to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Zings it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants to throw it again. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Marshall looking for the score on first and goal. Looking for the goal line. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Marshall! Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The pull and throw off the RPO. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Unloads it left. And they fail to hook up on third down. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum. offense side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got his man quickly. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Makes the catch.
Man, and we have seen it in this game, even though his team is losing. This guy, time and time again, has been answering the bell. He's been throwing dimes all game long, and he comes up with another big completion there.
And defensively, I'm going to continue to think pass. They've trusted him all game long. He hasn't let them down. I'm playing for the pass. I'll react to everything else.
Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That's reeled in to Talent. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Lacy. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And this to tie us up in the final minute. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one can draw us even in the final moments. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On the ground, it's Roberts. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Herd! And they're on top here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.